recording yet, but I know it is. Now it says recording. So, what's up, everybody? Harry the Big Dog here. Today, day 7 of 50, the 50-day countdown to the 50th anniversary. And how many times did I say 50? Shout outs to Free Agent Soul, Free Agent Radio, and Broadcast Hip Hop Network. You guys need to go check those stations out. We are talking radio. If you look at the shirt, look at the background, we are talking radio today. And I got my man, DJ, heavy hitter DJ Cam on here. And we are talking old school radio stations. I remember listening to 92 KTU and all these other stations. Al Bandero, I think that was his name.
Okay, WHBI.
WHBI, yes, with what's his name? Stretch and Bobito?
Nah, that was
that wasn't
Awesome
them?
2.
Awesome
That was
2.
Awesome 2. Red Alert was there early on. You
That's
had
Mr. Magic.
Mr. Magic started there before Marley. You had who's the cat? Hank something.
Big Bank.
Nah, that's Sugar Hill Gang guy. Nah, Hank something. Oh, I can't think of his last name. Was it Hank Love?
I think
might have been Hank Love.
Maybe.
I can't think of the name. The Supreme Team Show.
Yes. Supreme Day Show.
So all those cats were on there, and that was a big deal before major radio started dealing with hip hop. All those cats. I think Chuck Chillout was over there for a minute too. They were the ones maintaining it, and the real credit goes to Mr. Magic. He was the front runner.
Yes.
And sometimes you got to remember who starts things. You know, we get caught up in who's the most popular. I would say Red Alert's probably the most popular when you think of radio and hip hop.
Back in the day.
But in terms of who got it started and who did it when nobody was thinking about it and it wasn't popular, Mr. Magic. Super rockin' Mr. Magic. Have to. All my fly guys, my fly girls out there, my super listeners, as he would say. That was my interpretation of being Mr. Magic, minus all the drama.
All right, even going further back than that, Frankie Crocker.
Oh,
Frankie,
wow,
it's him, my idol, Crocker.
Yes. And a thing with him, real quick, that I remember, he wasn't a fan of hip hop. Just as we're speaking on hip hop as the premise for the most part. Right. He wasn't a fan, but he was actually the first cat to play The Message on BLS. The record was brought to him by Cowboy and Raheem from the Furious Five, and he played it 3 times in a row. Very first time he played it on BLS. And that was 82. I forget the month. I forget the month, but in 82, whatever, the release date of the Message or pre-release date, because they played it before it was even available to get in stores. But Raheem and Cowboy brought the record to him. He did play it. He did like it. But prior to that, he wasn't a fan. He didn't really co-sign, the hip hop movement. But I love Frankie Crocker. He's my number one radio person. Idol. Yes. He's the one that made me want to do radio.
Oh, did you ever meet him?
No. I felt like I know him though, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, we known him for years.
And my radio head, I know him, so But I never had the pleasure. But that'd have been a good one.
So you had BLS. We had back in the day 92. I said this 92 KTU. Then it came along 98.7 Kids FM. What other ones we had? That was when Chuck Chillout and Red Alert was on the same station.
Yeah, they were on. They switched out. Chuck was on Friday nights and Red was on Saturday nights.
Yo,
going up against Mr. Magic. Mr. Magic was on Friday and Saturdays on BLS, and that radio war was everything. That's when I got cassettes behind me to this day. And I had one radio at one point, and all I could do was ask my parents for another radio because I needed two radios so I could record both shows because you was always missing something. So having one radio,
Yo.
you had to pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? Do I
Mhm.
take the Mr. Magic segment right now, or do I go ahead and tape Red, or do I tape Chuck, or do I tape Magic? You know, he's about to put on the mixing gloves, so da da da. Like you really had it. And then when I got the two radios, it didn't even matter. I'm
It
sitting in my
didn't even
room
matter no more.
recording both. Yeah,
Wow, that
yeah,
is some nostalgia, bro. This is
yeah.
Harry the Big Dog. We were talking radio with the legendary heavy hitter DJ Cam. Is legendary like a status when you've
Mm,
played more than 40 years?
I guess I don't know. I don't. I'm tricky with those words. Put it like this: I've been here though. You got the guys who created it. Then there's another tier. I feel like I'm the third tier. If they're
Okay.
floors, I'm on
Yeah.
the creative the floor that created it, the floor that totally established it. Then I'm the third floor that kept it moving. I don't know what that means, but
Me either, but it sounds dope. Harry the Big Dog, heavy hitter DJ Cam, we out.